Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to The Elder Scrolls Online High Isle. So there's 3 quests left. We're approaching the end of High Isle. So if I had to guess, this one is going to be, we're going to almost catch the bad guys, or maybe catch one of them. The quest after this will be dealing with the other one, but he'll probably get away. Where's Mistmouth Cave? And then the final quest will be just the wrap-up, epilogue business, as is the usual. But we will find out kind of, or get teased, what's going to happen with the Quarter 4 DLC. Any random events? Anything? No? Nice view. Oh shit, the volcano.
Did you feel how the ground shook?
That thing's...
Look at Ifalon in the distance. I've never seen Mount Firesong so active.
So, that's the volcano's name? Mount Firesong? Or Ifalon, I guess?
I don't like the looks of that volcano. As if we didn't have enough trouble already. Could this be related to what Valencia and you discovered at the Druidic Circle? Could the Ascendant Magus really affect the volcano to such an extent?
We know the ground shook when he cast his spell on Castle Levere.
That's true. The ground rumbled when he summoned a storm at the castle. And the volcanic vents became active after he conjured the storm that wrecked the Alliance ships. There was no storm this time, though.
So is he just like drawing on power from the volcano and in reactions making the volcano more active? What can we do about the volcano?
Absolutely nothing, dear. But Mount Firesong hasn't erupted in centuries. The Druids maintain its slumber. Let's hope they can keep it calm until we stop the Magus from drawing more power. In the meantime, let's look inside Mistmouth Cave, shall we?
What are we looking for?
Anything that points us to the Order's upcoming meeting. If the Ascendant Magus sent out a summons, someone here should know about it. And keep watch for anything else of importance. You never know what clue will be the one to solve the mystery.
Tell me more about Ifalon and Mount Firesong.
Mount Firesong is the volcano that rises above the island of Ifalon.
Ah.
You can see it at the distance. It's always been restless,
That's right,
and
Ifalon
its
is the
vents
island.
and hot springs stretch throughout the archipelago. I didn't think too much about the initial rumbles.
You mentioned the Druids have something to do with the volcano?
The Stone Lord Druids administer to the vents here on High Isle, but the Firesong Circle controls Ifalon. Outsiders aren't welcome there, and I've never seen one of their druids. They say the fire songs work to keep the volcano appeased.
Interesting.
Head inside.
Well,
I'm right behind you.
Ooh, that's a pixelated horizon. That's definitely going to be our Q4 location. Although, looking at it... Unless that's... Oh no, I guess that's the island proper of Ifalon, and that's the volcano. There's not... Well, maybe there's a bit of land connecting the two of them there, but... Oh, that'll be a cool location. That is part of what makes this particular DLC interesting, is that it's like... It's never even been alluded to, really, in history. There was... I think prior to this, there was one mention of the Sisters Islands on a map. In... I don't even remember which Elder Scrolls it was. But that's the kind of thing they should have been doing from the get-go, is just exploring completely unexplored places.
Volkesh. Be careful. They're drawn to volcanic activity.
I still haven't been told if Volkesh are living things or just animate rock.
Dead Ascendant Order Knights? They must have fallen to the lava creatures.
Map of Castle Navir, that's not good.
A map of Castle Navir? The Order attacked there already, but this map shows a river where there shouldn't be one.
That's interesting.
This cave is crawling with Ascendant Order Knights and Volkesh. We should be careful.
Okay. looking for here? Oh, a note. I've learned much since the failure of the summoned storm. It is clear that tapping into the earth energy of this volcanic island lends immense power to my magic, but any miscalculation sends the spell spiraling out of control with potentially disastrous results. Our friends in Iflon could have been clearer about that. Regardless, I believe I've worked it out now. This last test was even more impressive than I expected. With this power at my disposal, our plans to attack...
The Magus must have come here to continue his experiments. He plans to use this power in their next attack. We need to determine the target.
It seems like it's going to be Navir.
The night never
Another
heals.
tremor. Step carefully, dear.
I mean, all signs point to Navir, right?
Any battle we can walk away from, eh?
This is a nice little cave. Ooh, glowy fungus. Oh. I wonder if the Q4 DLC, since we're on the subject of it, is going to have anything like an arena. Because it kind of seems like they're done with that. Like, they don't really throw in... Maybe they should put in a mini trial, like the Clockwork City one. Or, I guess the one in Somerset's also a mini trial, right? Basically, it's one that you can either kill all the bosses separately, or you can just fight all of them in like a big giant battle. That seems like it wouldn't be too hard to work on, right? They should do that. Because honestly, I'm kind of over the arenas, if I'm totally honest. Trials. Honestly, I'm not a fan of trials either, but they're more fun to me than arenas are. Oh, did I miss something important? Oh, I did. Because arenas tend to... Okay, trials are usually more, like, coordination-based. Like, everyone has to attack at the same time. Or some people have to cover this. Well, arenas tend to be more mechanic-focused, and especially if it's a multiplayer arena, that can be annoying. Benjamin, 3 targets came ashore on Aminos. You may call off your search on the beach of Heil. 3 targets have been rescued and are likely on their way to Heil, even as I pen these words. Come to the hall below the Sleeping Knights as soon as you can. Bring this letter. You will need my seal to gain entrance.
A summons to a council of the Ascendant Order. This is what we've been looking for. Let's talk. So let's review what we found. First, there was a map of Castle Navir that showed a river that doesn't exist. At least it's not on the surface. If it depicts an underground river, it could also indicate a hidden passage beneath the castle.
There's also a partially destroyed note about experimenting with volcanic energy.
Let me see that again. Yes. The Ascendant Magus thinks he can draw on the volcano to lend power to his spells. The next target they attack, he'll have more control over his ritual.
We also found a summons to come to the hall below the Sleeping Knights.
Below the Sleeping Knights? What could that mean? Statues or bodies? I suspect we're looking for catacombs again, like the ones we found beneath Urbane Chapel. But I saw no Sleeping Knights there.
What do you think happened to the knight who received the summons?
I assume that the poor departed Banneret Janine succumbed either to the heat and fumes in these caves, or to the Volkesh that congregate near the lava pools. But their misfortune is our good luck. We have what we need to move forward.
You know what all this means?
Of course. It becomes quite clear when you put all the pieces together. The Duforts have interred their dead in the vaults beneath their castle for centuries. The Order must be meeting in the Navir dungeons. I'll collect Jakan and meet you there.
Really? Huh. Well, I'm gonna use the cheap fast travel while it's still an option. I'm still recording while the Zenithar event's going on, so, you know, why not take advantage of it? That's weird, because that little dungeon seemed to have a lot more to explore still.
What is it?
I wonder why they cut it off. Oh, this is where you come out for one part of
Over here!
Isabel's
Very
quest.
subtle, Lady A.
Jakan and I have been watching the entrance. There are definitely people going into the dungeons and not coming out. They must be throwing quite a party down there. No sign of the Ascendant Magus, though. He may already be inside.
How do you want to do this, Lady Arabelle?
By using the summons we found in Mistmouth Cave, naturally. Take Jakan with you and present the note if anyone tries to stop you. Once inside, confront the Ascendant Magus and disrupt whatever plan the Order has in motion. Simple as that, dear.
How do you want us to handle the Ascendant Lord and Magus?
Oh, take them down with as much violence as possible. That goes without saying. But try not to take on the entire Order by yourselves. Good help is hard to find. If you can expose the Lord or Magus's identities, that might be enough to defeat them.
One problem, neither Jakar nor I look like Ascendant Order Knights.
Who does under the armor and hoods? I threw together some Ascendant Order outfits for the two of you. All you need to do is act like you belong there. Here, try them on.
We've been doing this disguise business a lot in this DLC.
Ooh, they fit perfectly. Now get in there and find out what the
Look at
Ascendant
us.
Magus is up to.
Except for some reason I still
You
have
couldn't
my
find
girdle.
something a little more flattering?
The idea is to blend in, Jakar.
Why is my
you both look
belt still the
positively
same?
menacing.
That's weird. Huh, that's an interesting bug. Let these feeble guardians of the old order... Ooh.
Lady Arabelle was right. This looks like the place.
Reminds me of
Probably
Ardenfell
behind that door.
tomb. We have all the urns and stuff.
New recruits must wait outside. The Magus will address you later.
That's not fair. We want to attend the main meeting.
Stop right there. Only full members of the Order are allowed to attend the meeting. New recruits must wait out here until the Magus decides to address you.
I received the summons. I'm supposed to be at the meeting.
Let me see that. That's the Ascendant Magus's seal, all right. Very well. You can go in, but enter quietly. You're quite late and the meeting has already started.
Thank you.
Hey, we were here first.
This isn't the market, recruit. Back in line.
Ooh, listen to that spooky music they got going on. That's setting the tone, all right.
Our ships are ready, my lord. We can attack all Flag's Islet on your command.
And you can control the druid magic. It will take great power to breach the keep's defenses. We cannot afford another mishap.
Who is the Lord?
I can.
I'm convinced the Magus is the brother
The
to do
Alliance
for it.
leaders will have nowhere to hide after I tear down their walls.
Go then. Begin the attack.
Oh, just
They
like
know
that.
we took the Royals to all Flags? And the Magus has ships ready to attack? We can't let him get away. Try the door to the right.
It's not really going to be that the Lord is Bacaro, right? Or whatever his name was. They wouldn't pull that 3 times
Careful.
in the
I don't think
DLC.
that letter you found will work down here. We're gonna have to fight.
Oh, it's quite a ways we've got to go.
Magical traps. Watch your step.
Serpentine, serpentine. Doesn't seem to be any bad guys here. What is this little side room? Nothing. Weird. Oh, this way. Oh, that's why there was no bad guys. Someone else is here. But seriously, it's not going to be that the Lord is Bacaro or whatever his name is. It's
I hear
Bacaro, right?
water ahead. Didn't Lady Arabelle mention an underground river?
Oh, my disguise. She is gone.
look at that. An underground river. But I don't see the Magus. Let's look around.
To the Senate Order fleet captains, the final phase of our plan is in motion. Bring your ships to the Navir docks to take on your complement of Order Knights. We control the docks and you can load in safety. Once your vessels are ready for battle, sail into the waters south of High Isle. Remain just out of sight of the coast, and wait for the signal. If she's ready to sail in time, I will take Silver Swan as my flagship. Otherwise, I will fly my flag on the Storm Petrel. Interesting.
Lady Arabelle's hounds. Did you think you could sniff around undetected?
You bastard. What have you done with Lady Arabelle?
What? Did he do something to Arabelle?
You are annoyingly persistent. Well, my foolish adversaries, the Ascendant Order can be persistent too. Did you really think you defeated us when you retrieved your precious royals from Aminos? All you did was gather them in one place from me.
What do you hope to accomplish, Magus?
Would-be emperors have brought nothing but conflict and turmoil to Tamriel. Lord Bacaro is a fool to think peace can be won with gentle words. It's time to throw down those who aspire to the Ruby Throne and mete out justice with the sword.
If you kill the Alliance leaders, how will you achieve peace?
We will assume power and put an end to this wretched war. Strength can win the peace Lord Bacaro hopes for. Hard choices must be made. But one day, the peoples of Tamriel will thank us. A pity you are too blind to see this simple truth.
Truth doesn't hide under a helm. Who are you?
You really don't know. I suppose even the legendary skills of Lady Arabelle DeVoe were no match for the Ascendant Lord and his brilliant strategy. But come now, you've worked beside the investigator. Surely you've learned something. Make a guess.
You're Damar Dufort.
Well done.
Perhaps you are a worthy foe.
It was obvious.
Still, it's too late to stop me. If only Lady Arabelle were
That was a
here
nice
to witness this.
helmet reveal, though.
Ah, but she is. My knights found her outside. She faces justice in the dungeons below.
What do you mean low?
If
I'm
you
plugged
hurry,
in.
Maybe you can save her.
Am I not plugged in? I'm plugged in. What are you telling me I'm not plugged in?
I wish we could chat longer, but the tide waits for no one. Do give Lady Arabelle my regards.
He's gone, damn it.
Well, he was obvious, so
Come on,
that leads the
we gotta
question of
find Lady
who's the
Arabelle.
Lord. If it really is Bacaro, that would suck. But it might just be someone we've never met. That's a possibility. But they did say it has to be a noble. I doubt it's the Mornard guy, because he was too silly.
Please, only 8 of you. I expected more of a fight.
That's Lady Arabelle. We're close.
Are we charging, controller? I think that means charging, right? What is this idiot doing? He was doing the Indiana Jones thing and she just stabbed him.
Raja Khan, you look positively panicked. What's wrong?
The Magus said that you were... that they would... Never mind. Friend, tell Lady Arabelle what we found out.
I met the Ascendant Magus here. He was smug and annoying, and definitely a noble, but his helm disguised his voice. I thought I was fine when he only left 4 knights to guard me, but then 2 more arrived. If you hadn't drawn them away...
We met him too. The Ascendant Magus is Count Damar Dufort, but he got away.
Damar Dufort? There was something familiar about that voice, but I couldn't place it. When he captured me, I no doubt became the perfect distraction to use against you. Sorry about that, dear. Still, thank you for coming to my rescue.
The Ascendant Order has gathered warships for an attack on All Flags Islet.
Where I just sent the delegates? Damn it! Very well. We're close to the Navir docks. If Count Damar is launching a naval attack, he'll want the Silver Swan, assuming she's seaworthy. If we hurry, we might catch him before he sets sail.
How did you know that? We found orders that mentioned he'd take the Silver Swan or the Storm Petrel.
I'm very observant, dear. Duchess Alea's new flagship is the largest vessel ever constructed by the Dufort shipyards. The Duchess planned to inspect her today, which gives us another reason to hurry. Who knows what Count Demard will do to his sister? Let's meet at the Navir docks, dears. They're just south of the castle.
Okay. Hall of the Order. Oh, this is where we were before. Okay. I wonder if those four waiting, or three waiting at the entrance are still there. Nope, they're gone. Okay. I love the mist that's layered on the ground here. The fog. Well, this can't be the final confrontation, right? This is going to be like we get to the islet and then the next quest starts. Right? I can't imagine this is the conclusion. How would it make sense?
Let's go.
So who is the Lord? The Magus was an easy pick. Like, as soon as we met that character, I was like, okay, that's him. I had my doubts, though, to be fair. But he did fit the bill very well. Oh, so
Stuart,
you're
have you
Hercian.
seen Count Demard or Duchess Alea?
Count Demard? Why, no. Duchess Alea, however, is touring the Silver Swan. She does not wish to be disturbed. Good day.
We have no time to be
I
delayed
think
by
I
silly
made things
formalities.
perfectly clear, Mainlander.
Please raise
I haven't
the
seen Count Demard all day, and Duchess Alea does not care to entertain visitors. Leave, or I will summon DeFort Knights to drag you away.
Count Demard is a member of the Senate Order. He plans to seize the Silver Swan.
Ridiculous! You slander House DeFort at your own peril. I assure you, no one but House DeFort retainers are permitted in this area. Their loyalty is unquestioned.
Listen, Duchess Alea may be in danger.
I see no rogue knights here or hostile ships off our shore. Enough of this nonsense. The only threat here is you. The Duchess plans to sail with the tide. If I catch any of you sneaking around these docks, I will have you flogged. Away with you!
Wow, you are a shitty person. Does anyone want to knock him out?
The steward is definitely hiding something. Look for a launch at the end of the pier to take us to the Swan.
Did her ladyship really order 3 dozen bottles of gin?
Huh. Interesting. So is he also in a Senate Order, or is he just a weird little gremlin man? I can't even go that way. How do I... Duties and routine. Can I just swim there? That is a big ship. Look at that thing. Is this the ship I said looked absolutely ridiculous in the... when I was playing on the PTS? There was one I saw in the distance that looked just insane. I think it was that ship. Was I supposed to get here? No, I guess this looks like the way you... Ooh, I like the lion head on the front. Does the mast... Not the mast, the... What's it called? The prow? Does it have a crow's nest on it?
There's the Silver Swan.
Jesus.
Moored out in the bay. Hurry. If they set sail, we'll never catch her.
What if this is a red herring and we did need to get to the Storm Petrel?
It looks like the portholes are
Storm
open.
Petrel sounds like a
Up the
Mega
ladder,
Man
dear.
boss.
I'm right behind you.
Oh, Storm Eagle. Right, that's what I'm thinking of. Ah, so you are a bad guy. Good to know.
No guts, no glory.
For the Ascendant Order!
Okay, so you aren't either of the important ones, but you are a member. It's good to know. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
For the Ascendant Order!
Nice ship, though.
Someone please help. They locked me in my cabin.
The Duchess! Up the stairs, my...
My own steward turned against me. He had the audacity to lock me in my own cabin.
Well, I guess that
Speak
confirms
with the
she's
Duchess,
not the
dear.
bad one.
I'll have a look around.
Oh, I don't like the weird smile they have sometimes.
Oh, thank you. You arrived just in time. My steward locked me in my own cabin. The nerve. I thought he was surely going to take me away, never to be found.
Tell me what happened, Duchess.
I came to inspect my new flagship. When I arrived, Stuart Hersian led me to my cabin and locked the door. He said we were to set sail, that I would be kept safe until the Ascendant Order finished their work. I have no idea what he was talking about.
Count Damard is one of the Ascendant Order's leaders. He calls himself the Ascendant Magus. Did you know?
My brother is the Ascendant Magus? I assure you I had no idea. I have nothing to do with those rogue knights. They are dangerous rebels and outlaws. Why, they even convinced my own steward to kidnap me.
Do you know where Count Damard is now?
Well, no. I saw Damard earlier, but when he learned the Swan wasn't ready to sail, he said he made other arrangements. He spoke with Steward Hersian, gave him a letter, and departed.
Shit, he is on the Storm Petrel.
The steward left the letter behind in his rush, I'm sure.
Search the cabin, dear. Find that letter.
Holy shit, look at this cabin. Look at this. This is nicer than houses. This is ridiculous. I mean, look at this. Is this what it... This seems exaggerated even for, like fantasy standards. To all knights of the Ascendant Order, the Ascendant Lord has learned that Lady Arabelle and her associates rescued the Alliance leader from Aminos. She sent them to All Flags Islet. That means we must put our contingency plan into effect immediately. Silver Swan is not fully seaworthy, so I'm giving Hersian command of the Nereid Song. Meet him in the Hidden Cove. Hersian is to take command, sail her to All Flags Islet, and join the battle. I have another ship at my disposal. The Silver Swan is a safe place to hold Duchess Elia until our work is done at All Flags. See to it that she is guarded well.
You found Damard's letter? What does it say? I see you found the letter. Don't keep me in suspense, dear. Tell me what it says.
Count Damard told the steward to take command of another ship and sail to All Flags Islet.
Let me see. A contingency plan, eh? The Ascendant Order expected the Alliance leaders to drown in the shipwreck, but it seems they were prepared to launch a direct attack on All Flags Islet if all else failed. And now it has come to that.
So what do we do now?
We must warn Lord Bacaro of the danger. If we can't trust House Dufort's knights, we'll need whatever troops House Valoris and the Society of the Steadfast can scrape up.
I didn't realize they were...
Lord Bacaro is supposed to meet me at Mandrake Manor. I'll see you there.
I didn't realize they were like a actual, like, fully established...
Mortified. My brother and my steward. Traitors. I must return to my castle and barricade the gates.
Ideally, how would we get off of this ship? Just jump in the... Yeah, okay. Well, let's go to the docks at least, and then I'll just fast travel, right? A shame! These grounds were home to such a lovely tournament. Now there's... Well, it's on the brink of war, I guess. So quiet. I guess it's, what, 2 a.m. in the morning, so... The player base has now died down. Wow, there's no one here. Oh, nope, there's someone. I was going to say, someone surely must be here doing Isabel's quest. Alright, so this is more what I was thinking of, because now we're going to go to All Flags Islet, and that's going to be...
Steadfast don't have many warriors. We're a humanitarian group. It may take some time, but I'll rally what I can.
Maybe he's not the
then
bad guy.
I'll find the time you need. While
So
you
who
gather
is
your
the leader of
forces,
the bad guys?
I'll do what I can to delay the attack.
The Ascendant Order will expect us to reinforce All Flags Islet.
I'll think of something. I always do.
Surely it's not the Menard guy. Maybe it's the other Menard, the Leonard Menard? I wonder.
Count Damard, or should I call him the Magus, he thinks I'm dead beneath Castle Nevere, that Duchess Alea is locked aboard the Silver Swan, and that his victory is assured. But thanks to you, he's wrong about everything. We're not finished yet, dear.
Do you really think we can stop the Ascendant Order?
Let's just say I have faith. Look what we accomplished. We know who wears the helm of the Ascended Magus, and we learn the Order is moving against all flags. We have a chance to stop Count Damard yet. Take this, dear. You more than earned it. We determined that Count Damod is the Ascendant Magus, and we discovered his plan to attack All Flags Islet. As you can see, I need your help, my friend.
Ooh.
The Alliance leaders are in grave danger.
How can we protect the leaders from the Ascendant Order fleet?
I believe we can hold All Flags Castle with a few warriors. But if we need to fight our way past the Ascendant Order forces, we'll never reach the Alliance leaders in time. We require a ship the Ascendant Magus won't suspect.
What about the one Hersian was going to use?
Remember Damad's letter to the steward? The Ascendant Order ship, Nereid's Song. It's waiting for the steward in a hidden cove. We just need to commandeer it and sail to All Flags like the rest of the ships in their fleet. Can I count on your help?
Yeah, I'll help you steal a ship.
First, we must find the cove where the Nereid's Song is hidden. I have no idea what cove Damad's letter referred to, but Captain Colleen might. She and the other captains are down by the harbor. We'll need them all to crew the ship, I suspect.
Can't we just take the Silver Swan or one of the other ships of the Nivir docks?
Count Damod expects Steward Hersian to bring Nereid's Song to All Flags Islet. That makes her the perfect vessel to slip past whatever Ascendant Order forces are in the lock. Any other ship that encounters their fleet is likely to be attacked.
Where did the Ascendant Order get warships?
We knew the Order had resources. Count Damod's rich and his family owns a shipyard. I imagine he quietly ordered some extra construction or even commandeered vessels from his own shipyards. I suspect he's been planning this for quite some time.
Tell me about All Flags Islet.
Today the small island is mostly abandoned, but long ago the All Flags Navy set sail against the Slode from that location. The ruins of an ancient memorial and a great castle are still in place there. It seemed the perfect site for our peace talks.
You said it could be defended against an attack?
Properly garrisoned, All Flags Castle could hold off any fleet, but we don't have the forces at present to defend the ramparts. Magical wards protect Memorial Hall, however. I hope we'll find our delegates safely behind those wards when we arrive.
Ooh. Don't ask a Stormlord Druid about their markings. They'll tell you a long tale about how one of their ancient practitioners went 6 days without sleep and saw the magic of Ifrit swirling about him. What nonsense. The final correspondence of Lernius? Lernius. Why was that what happened to them? You're not the bad guy, right? I wonder if they're going to pull that the Ascendant Lord is actually someone we have not met and is related to, like, the lava... What are they called? The Lava Song? Fire Song clan? It raises questions. Alright, well, we'll go save everyone in the next episode, I guess. So, thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.